Hello, friends. This is your old friend Patrick here. Or maybe a new friend, if this is the first episode of It's Got Star Trek you're listening to, or indeed one of the first. We're on vacation this week, and as you may have already heard, if you've listened to our re-release of Star Trek by the Numbers, which should be just before this episode in the It's Got Star Trek feed, we are providing you with 2 bits of content this week. The aforementioned Star Trek by the Numbers, which I just mentioned, hence aforementioned, and what you're about to listen to now, which is brand new content, originally intended to go on our Patreon feed, but because we're on vacation, we thought we'll go ahead and release it publicly for the world to enjoy. All right? And specifically, what will the world be enjoying? Well, let me tell you. You will be enjoying episode 3 of Jesse's Questions. Yes, episode 3. Now, episode 1 is available on the Patreon, but also available if you scroll back in this feed. I don't know, a tremendous number of months, but it's somewhere down there. Or you can go to our website, you can find it there. Jesse's Questions number 1. Jesse's Questions number 2 is still behind the Patreon feed, which you can find, if you are so inclined, at patreon.com/It's Got Star Trek. All right, so without any further dilly-dallying, we want to get this Jesse's Questions number 3 started. All I got to tell you, I'm just going to tell you 2 things. The first thing of those 2 is that next week, when we return to our full and proper normal episodes of It's Got Star Trek, next week we will be discussing TOS's, that is to say, the original series, that is to say, further, Star Trek, the original series, episode, The Lights of Zetar. Yes, The Lights of Zetar, 3rd season. I'm going to check out that episode and talk about it. Something to look forward to. You can send our send your questions, not ours. You can send your questions, comments, etc., 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 to feedback@itsgotstartrek.com or at us at It's Got Star Trek on most of the social media networks. So that was the first thing I wanted to mention. The second thing, as you'll recall, you may have forgotten at this stage. You may have forgotten, but I did mention that there were 2 things I had to discuss prior to concluding this intro segment. I already talked about the first thing, which is what we're going to be discussing next week, which is TOS's The Lights of Zetar. The second thing is to mention the sponsor of this week's bonus episode, which is Glaubitz's farm-style Macaboo bread. Now, nothing but crust. I think that's their new slogan, nothing but crust. All right, well, without further ado, let us proceed to Jesse's Questions, Episode 3.
Give you a music device so you can make a theme song?
I can sing a theme song.
All right, Dan, you want to
I already have a theme song.
I can sing a theme song.
All right, Dan will start with the theme song, and we'll just give a pause before we start. Jesse, you let us know. I'm ready. Dan looks to be ready.
Have we started?
Whenever you want. Who cares about the timing on this?
Who cares?
I'm going to click the timer, but...
Okay.
All right. You start, Dan, and I'll click the timer.
Jesse's Questions. Jesse's Questions. Jesse's Questions. You're gonna learn today. Yeah.
That's a good theme song, Dan.
Maybe I should take a bigger breath next time.
No, I was going to say, do you want some reverb? Do you want some
Sure.
Well, no, this is not the one. You're not going to want this.
Check. No, that's not right.
How about
that's not reverb. That's just delay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I'm in a church now.
I'm in a church now.
I'm in a church now. I'm in a church now.
How did I
baby.
get there?
I'm being in a church now, baby. I'm in a church and I'm singing. I'm singing to the Lord, Lord, Lord. 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 Singing to the Lord, Lord, Lord. Singing to the Lord, Lord, Lord. I'm singing to the Lord.
All right.
I'm singing to the Lord, baby. I'm singing to the Lord.
That's not the theme song, dude.
I'm singing to the
Not
Lord.
only is it not the theme song, it's the kind of song that I think makes the Lord upset.
He's got a sexy ass. Oh,
Wait, the Lord has a sexy ass?
I didn't say nothing.
It's okay.
Okay, maybe turn it down a little.
You mean the reverb?
Yeah, a little. It's got to be slight.
Okay, you like this?
Slight.
A slide?
Okay.
All right. All right, now you're going to
we'll
sing the Jesse's Questions theme song.
Jesse. Jesse. Jesse's question. Jesse's question. Jesse's question. Jesse's question. You're gonna learn today. Yeah.
All right, very similar to your the Lord Jesus has got a sexy ass song. All right. All right. Yeah, it's time for some.
So Jesse's questions.
Jesse's questions.
Our miniature quiz show.
We're ready, Jesse. Dan and I are ready.
These questions this time
This is episode 3, I think, of Jesse's Questions.
are about. They tend to relate to the Starfleet Academy show.
Starfleet Academy.
You've been thinking about that.
They're in that realm.
All right.
So.
Oh, we're ready to go.
So the first question has to do with Robert Picardo because he's on Starfleet Academy, and there's a list of shows, and these are shows that Robert Picardo was on, and some of them perhaps he was not on.
Okay.
And,
Right.
and the contestants had to guess which one of these shows he was on.
Oh, yeah.
How about Paul?
I'm sorry, which one of these shows he was not on that was on the list. And then there's bonus, you get bonus points if they named any shows that he was actually on.
I love this
Well, I
game.
had no doubt about that.
Yeah.
So it's a little complicated. I had them prepare before we started.
Yes, Jesse gave us a list of shows.
Yeah.
And then asked Dan and I to mark out any shows that we believe that Robert Picardo was not on.
Right.
And then in addition to that, to submit ideas of shows that he may indeed have been on.
So
Right.
so here is the list.
So we already pre-marked these ones.
Yes.
So it's West Wing,
Okay.
Deep Space Nine, Taxi,
All right.
Empty Nest,
Love that one.
Kojak,
All right.
Dinosaurs,
Roar.
He was on Dinosaurs?
China
Wait,
Beach.
the question, you have to decide
This is
whether
the
or
list.
not
He's just giving the full
he's
list.
giving the
this
list.
is the
Okay.
list.
This includes shows he was on
Okay.
and shows he weren't on.
So Dinosaurs, China Beach, Robot Chicken, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World.
So
Buttons.
Boy Meets World had that fella who was the voice of Knight Rider on it, wasn't he?
yeah,
He was the head of the
David Hasselhoff?
No.
that fella, and I believe he is still alive.
Fred Savage's brother?
No, the neighbor guy, the
Topanga.
teacher,
The
the
old
teacher,
guy.
the teacher.
Topanga? Topanga.
Dan is being purposefully obtuse at this stage.
So Dan has
Veronica Lake.
Dan has checked on his.
And checked, so the audience knows, checked means I believe he's not on those shows.
He's not on these shows. He said Taxi and Dinosaurs,
He's not on those two shows.
and he was in fact on both of those shows
Oh shit,
He was on Dinosaurs?
and Taxi.
What was he on Dinosaurs?
he was a dinosaur.
Well, he might not have been. Maybe he was a human. They had humans.
Did they have humans on that? I don't remember them having humans.
I think
on
they
Dinosaurs.
occasionally had a human.
Did they have cave people?
I think they were treated as like
He was
dirt people.
He was
that's
somebody
anachronistic.
named Ted Muse, a clerk.
A clerk, a dinosaur.
I
clerk.
don't remember him on.
I don't remember
remember
much
that
about that
character.
show. I remember it being
I
hilarious
remember
that they
not the mama.
that when they got canceled, they had the last episode be that everyone fucking dies and the baby is all like, ah.
Oh, I remember this character. Yeah, he had like kind of like a turtle face. Like the dinosaur.
Oh, I remember the turtle face character.
Yeah.
That was Bob Picardo.
Wait, who was he on Taxi?
On Taxi.
Yeah. It's a close approximation.
Someone named Philip Polivoy in an early first season Taxi. And
He was
excuse
not
me.
on those shows.
And Patrick's answer was West Wing and Dinosaurs,
Mm.
and
did
he was on West Wing.
He was on West Wing.
Yeah.
And dinosaurs.
Now,
And
to be fair, I have never watched The West Wing,
I've never watched
I
the West
never,
Wing
I
either.
never really watched that.
which is interesting. Actually, I would have assumed both of you are more culturally literate than me in some areas, so it pleases me that
We
you
all
watched-
have a common
watched The West
friend
Wing.
that
I
watched
always
that
felt
show.
guilty about not watching The West Wing. I just didn't happen to catch it at the time.
It's just there's nothing about it that at all like made me feel like watching it.
Sometimes people are like, because they know I study public policy and public administration, and so they're like, you'd love it, and maybe I would. I think that may also be why I was less interested in it, because it's like, I don't know, I want to watch some fiction that's about something other than politics.
I've never seen a full episode of Silicon Valley, and it's not because I think it's not because I think it's a bad show. I wouldn't know because I haven't seen a full episode.
But
It's just
an industry you're in.
So I'm kind of just like I don't want to think about it all the time.
That's exactly same vibe.
Yeah.
Same vibe as me.
And Arrested Development.
And it kind of sucks because I've heard Silicon Valley is like a really good show.
I have watched most of it. I don't think I finished the last season or two, but
Though I heard T.J. Miller's kind of nutsy.
yeah, he's kind of nuts. But it's an entertaining show.
Yeah.
All right, so Jesse,
Okay.
what about what
So,
shows was he not on?
Is this a
Perhaps-
trick list?
Perhaps no. So the shows that he was not on, excuse me, Robot Chicken, Boy Meets World, and Empty Nest.
Oh,
I
that's-
assumed he would have played like a teacher on Boy Meets World.
And I would have assumed he would have played like a doctor or a patient on Empty Nest.
And I would have
Yeah.
assumed that he would have been on Robot Chicken because any random person
that
is
was
on
the-
Robot
that
Chicken.
was
and
the
there's
trick,
And there's a
yeah.
lot of Star Trek stuff.
So Kojak, Taxi, Dinosaurs, Deep Space Nine, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, West Wing, and China Beach.
Yeah.
And none of y'all named The Wonder Years.
Was he on the Wonder Years?
Can't do this on Nintendo.
Oh, he was the gym teacher.
He was the gym teacher
Oh, he was the-
on The Wonder
He was like,
Years.
he was
Forgot
like,
about that.
he was like,
So you failed.
Coach-
I actually didn't watch.
wasn't he
that much
Coach
Wonder Years.
Coach Schmeckel or something?
I watched some of that.
Cutlip or something.
Cutlip. That's right. Cutlip. I think you're right.
I know him more from movies. I know him from like The Burbs and stuff like that.
He was in the Burbs.
He was
so-
in The Burbs. He was a trash man,
Off the list questions.
a garbage collector.
Patrick's answers were generally pretty good. So Voyager, he was.
Yeah, he was on Voyager.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't on the list.
And of
I
course,
forgot to- I didn't even think about
Starfleet
Star Trek.
Academy.
And then Starfleet Academy.
I didn't even think about putting Star Trek
that was a
episodes on
good.
there.
That was a good one.
I get 4 points, right? Is it 2 points? Is it 2 points each?
I'm double checking those other ones.
Yeah. Okay. So what were my other guesses? I forget.
Magnum PI and Murder She Wrote.
Oh yeah. Those are pure guesses. I watched a lot of Magnum PI.
Those are pure. So you don't even know if he's on those.
I don't know. It's the kind of thing where I was like, it was in the milieu.
I don't think he was on either of those, but you still get 2 points.
Isn't it 2 points each?
You get 1 point.
Is it 1 point for the bonus
You get 1
points?
point for that it wasn't if it wasn't on the list. If you
Gotcha,
said the
gotcha.
Wonder Years, you would have gotten 2 points.
Understood.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
But he was on like the Golden Girls and Newhart.
Gremlins too, which I know is not a TV
That
show.
might have been.
I'm more familiar, like I said, with his cinematic milieu.
Dan's answer was he played Father something in a movie with some other guy.
Yeah.
which is not a TV show.
Well, it's a movie.
But it could have been a movie. Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, the
I
answer
know the
was
movie you're talking about, but I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is either.
Father somebody on that movie with the other guy.
Wow.
Let's see if I can find that.
I'm trying to find it, and I remember seeing it once because I found it accidentally by looking up some other person.
Father
Universal
Joe?
Signs.
Universal Signs? Is that a movie?
I'm not making it up.
That's a movie. And the movie with the other guy is
Dingle Hopper Schmappelbop.
the other.
It's
What's funny is I'll do some play-by-play for the audience at home. So Dan is looking at his laptop and he's furiously typing away, doing some
The other
searching.
guy is
it's Anthony Natal,
Anthony Natal.
which I
Je-
can't remember where I would have seen him in.
Jesse is scanning through his phone and his handwritten
Jerry
notes.
Maguire.
He was in because he played Sadal, President Sadal in Starfleet Academy. Anthony,
That's his friend. They're friends.
Anthony Natal played Sadal in Starfleet Academy, and he was also in Universal Signs with Robert Picardo.
They're friends in real life.
Are they actually?
I remember reading about that when we were
Wow.
talking about Starfleet Academy.
Well, go fuck a duck.
Well, just to conclude my play-by-play there, Dan looking on his laptop, Jesse looking through his moleskin handwritten notebook as well as his phone, and I'm just enjoying my Red Bull here and watching other people
Is it a
look at Wikipedia and IMDb.
Is it one of them grapefruit red frescoes or whatever?
No. This is a bog standard sugar-free Red Bull.
British people talk
Product
about
of Austria.
British people talk about going on the bog. It means they're taking it to dump.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 points and Patrick has 1 point, and we're going to move on to the next question.
Wait, I have 2 points?
How did he get 2 points?
Because you got 2.
I don't think I got anything right.
No,
I
I'm
have 2
sorry.
points.
Oh, goddamn.
I have 2 points.
No, it's the other way. It's you have 1 point and he has 2 points.
Well, didn't he get more right than I? Or did
Exactly.
You,
I got Voyager.
You guessed that you guessed the question with Father whatever the fuck, and he's got.
Oh, he's saying.
he's counting that.
Yeah, it's Father Joe with the other guy. That's fine.
That's fine.
But with Patrick knew that you could have put a movie on there.
Look. I don't. Let's not be. I know we're in America, in the United States, but
Points matter in the United States.
no. Let's do British style panel show where the points are just for fun. Don't need to freak out.
This one's a little less complicated.
Okay,
Question number 2.
These
number
are live.
2.
These are live action questions. We're not filling out forms
Yeah,
ahead
this
of time.
is is all fresh.
I did
You
enjoy
get-
filling out the form, as confusing as it was initially. What the folks at home didn't hear is the pre-recording bit where Dan and I were both confused, and then each of us in turn thought we understood it, explained to the other person, then Jesse was like, actually, not quite. But we eventually figured it
And
out.
I was trying to make it easier.
I was like, I'm supposed to check next to the ones that I think he wasn't in, and
I'm supposed to stab her 3 times?
And Jesse was like, no, you're supposed to write the ones he wasn't in on this piece of paper. And then I was like, well, can I just put a check next to him instead? And you're like, whatever.
All right, well, we are excited about question number 2.
It's a little lighter.
Markable bread, no problem.
So the Starfleet Academy show has Tig Notaro and it has Paul Giamatti.
Yes, it does.
They're not necessarily always in the same fucking scene together.
This is true.
But can anybody name perhaps another show that they were both on that
Tig
they were
Notaro
not
and
necessarily
who?
Tig Notaro and Paul Giamatti?
Okay.
Perhaps they were both on this show, not necessarily at the same time.
Interesting.
So Tig Notaro was on.
I'm guessing it's not John Adams, HBO's John Adams, with starring Paul Giamatti as the titular
Right.
John Adams.
I don't know what other movie Tig Notaro's been in.
No, it's not necessarily a movie. It could be a TV show.
Yeah, I could see it being a TV show.
It's actually I mean, it actually is a TV
Is
show.
it like a
because
pay cable? Is it like
Starfleet
an
Academy is a TV show, and this other show
Is
is
it
a
like an
TV show.
HBO show? Is it like a premiere, one of them fancy shows? Is it the show? Where's that show with those Entourage? They weren't on Entourage, were they? Probably not. I would hope they weren't on Entourage.
Wasn't she on some show that got canceled? But
Yeah, Starfleet Academy.
no, oh God.
Oh,
Aw.
wow.
Discovery.
Oh my God.
Shit.
So
There's some show I saw with her on that she was on that only lasted a couple seasons. Not Starfleet Academy.
Some other show.
It was some other show.
God, I can't recall.
she's been on shows.
Well, the thing is, for both of them, but particularly for Paul Giamatti, they're almost so ubiquitous that it makes it more complicated to remember specific things they were involved in. I don't know. I give up. I don't think I have a good answer.
Stumped you.
We've been stumped by Jesse. Jesse stumped. Just stumped.
So there's a show called that Amy Schumer show, Inside Amy Schumer. They were both on that show.
Oh, you mean her sketch show?
Yeah, it was like a sketch show. I never
watched her sketch
watched some
show.
of it. I saw actually the one that had Paul Giamatti on.
I enjoyed. Was Paul? Oh, Paul Giamatti was on the 12 Angry Men parody.
Yes.
which was a great sketch.
Yes.
I really enjoyed the Amy Schumer sketch show.
I mean, what I saw of it was cool. I didn't see
And
much
of course, Tig Notaro was on that fucking show. Of
And
course.
I
didn't know
heard
she was on the
that she
show.
was related to Senator Schumer.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Tig Notaro's not, but Amy Schumer.
No, Amy Schumer is.
Well, there you,
That was just a side fact.
well noted, Dan. That's actually very interesting because I watched that show, but I did not make that
So
connection.
nobody scores.
I was thinking it had to be one of those shows that has different guests come in and out because I figured they wouldn't have been regulars.
Lieutenant Tendi.
So Starfleet Academy did that neat thing where they started talking about Cisco all of a sudden. So these next two questions are about
Thong. Is that
about
Cisco? Right?
Avery
Ah.
Brooks.
Avery Brooks. Gotcha.
So Avery Brooks.
American History X.
That's
Tamberlane at the Shakespeare Theater in Washington D.C.
you
I saw it with Will.
You gotta hold your horse.
Tamberlane. It was awesome.
You gotta hold your horse.
All right.
Okay.
Then let us tickle the ivories.
I
First
enjoy-
questions. The correct answer gets 2 points.
Real side note. One moment, Jesse. It's fun because since we're on, like I always forget that because Dan is so good with the sounds, but I forget when we do Patreon stuff. Dan goes a little off grid, off grid with the sounds.
Oh, come on, give me another chance.
When it's not like a specially curated single episode, Dan's making all sorts of very specific thematic and comedic points. It's the wild, wild west out here on Patreon land.
Yeah, totally.
So I can tell which section of his sound clip library he's currently enjoying. All right.
It's Constable Odo from Deep Space Nine.
Sorry about that, Jesse. So, Avery Brooks. Facts about Avery Brooks.
So the first question is Avery Brooks's birthplace? And that's a multiple choice question. So there are the first A, B, and C. A, Evansville, Indiana. B, Tougaloo, Mississippi. Or C, New Brunswick, New Jersey. 2 points.
What was the first one?
Evansville, Indiana.
That one.
See, it feels like that one, but Dan, since you picked that one, I'll pick the New Jersey one. I'll pick the dark horse New Jersey one.
Here you go.
All right.
Dan is correct.
Boom.
I knew it.
Boom.
I knew it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I didn't know it.
The other questions are funny because Tougaloo is the name of the school where like his dad went or his grandfather. I forget. Okay, I don't have my facts straight.
He
went to Rutgers, which is in New Brunswick.
Now Tougaloo is that in Mississippi?
It's in Mississippi.
Mississippi. All right.
Yeah, it's the name of a college in Mississippi.
It's a good sign.
Good. All right.
So that's the first question about Avery Brooks.
But that's the second. Is that the second question total, or is that the third question?
That was the third. Jesse's
third Jesse's question. It was like episode 3 of Jesse's questions. That was the third of 3 thus far questions.
Not exactly.
But it's the first of Avery Brooks' specific questions.
That was the first one.
If we're bulleting lists,
it was the penultimate Jesse's questions for the fourth Jesse's questions and the second Avery Brooks question.
Sounds stimulating.
And the ultimate Jesse's questions. Which of these real people has Avery Brooks portrayed in film, on TV, or stage for 1 point each?
Is there just one?
Yeah, I'm going to give you a list of people and I'm going to read it again.
Is it just one of these people?
It's how many of these people?
Oh.
Yeah.
And you get a point for naming the right answer.
Since we live in a world of AI and monkey paws, we have to be very clear with what we're saying. Because what you said there, Jesse, I think was,
yes.
I don't think was what you intended to say. Because what you said was that the correct answer would be how many people in this list.
Okay.
And I think what you intend for us to do is actually name the names.
You name each people. You name the people that you think that he portrayed.
Isn't this just like the first question that required us to write it on a paper?
Sort of, yeah.
But we don't. But we're not writing this one on paper.
This one doesn't involve.
It doesn't have as many options.
Okay.
Oh, please.
So I'll name. It's 5 people. Historical.
Indeed.
Paul Robeson, Solomon Northup, Malcolm X, Tamerlane, or Timur as he is known, more contemporary. Charlemagne.
I'm not even going to begin to guess.
These are people.
Oh my goodness!
Which people he did not?
I don't even have an opinion.
I have no idea.
Got to have it.
Is it did not or did?
That he did in fact portray these people on film, TV, or the stage.
Well, as I let go earlier.
You let it go, yeah.
He definitely did Tamerlane / Timur.
Yep.
I saw him on stage.
Wait
at
a second.
At the Shakespeare Theater.
How are we supposed to do this question fairly?
Well, we can guess.
You're just supposed to.
You don't have to believe me.
No.
You're supposed to know about Avery Brooks.
No, but the reason we did the reason we did the first one on paper is so we didn't spoil each other's answer.
Yeah.
The same problem exists here.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I didn't think it all the way out.
Well, it's okay because I don't have a guess for this because I have absolutely no idea.
I would only have a few guesses. I don't think I do not think he portrayed Charlemagne. I'm not aware of that. He did portray Tamerlane.
Precisely.
You'd kind of guess that maybe he would have done Malcolm X at one point or another, but I don't have a recollection of that. What were the other?
Are you guessing Malcolm X?
I'm guessing no on Malcolm X, no on Charlemagne, yes on Tamerlane.
Paul Robeson and Solomon Northup.
I would say yes on Paul Robeson and yes on Solomon Northup.
Of course, silly.
Well, that's good. Yeah, Paul Robeson was a singer and a civil rights activist. He was. I think he was in a TV show or a movie. Solomon Northup. He was in a TV show about Solomon Northup. some kind of special. He's the guy that 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah, and I that was a guess, but now I'm really keen to. I kind of want to see that because I love watching Avery Brooks act.
And Avery Brooks is a singer.
Yes,
apparently.
Look at me.
Very good singer, and he was in an opera about Malcolm X.
Oh, interesting.
In the lead.
I kind of want to see that.
Sweet.
Kind of want to see that.
Yeah.
Although I'm gonna guess it may not have been a good opera if I haven't heard about it, and not because I'm in on opera, but I don't know. It just seems like the kind of thing you would have heard about.
He was in Christopher Marlowe's Tamburlaine, which is based on Tamerlane.
Yeah.
The pleasure is mine.
It's still a for real guy. It might be rather fictional. He was never Charlemagne.
Yeah.
Promise me.
How many points do I get for that? Or is it just the question is just 1 point?
You got 3 points.
3 points.
I thought it was a treat.
So you got 5 points, and Dan has 3.
All right.
All right.
So you have won this round of Jesse's question.
I've won the. I'm excited. I can't recall who won the previous rounds of Jesse's question.
I forget.
We'll have to go back and listen to them. I do recall them being fun and entertaining.
What are you saying?
I'm sure I mentioned it before, and I know I mentioned it before in this particular episode, but I did want to reiterate that, and this is not a humble brag, this is a total brag, seeing Avery Brooks on stage was really amazing. It was cool, and the sword fights they did, it was wild to see that all.
Did you see him in like Othello or something?
No, I saw him in Tamburlaine.
Oh,
I saw one once.
At the Shakespeare Theater in D.C. was doing a whole year of
That's a good one.
they were doing a whole series of Christopher Marlowe plays because
Right.
Christopher Marlowe was contemporary and possibly buddies with Shakespeare, and I'd never seen that particular play, and so it was really exciting to see it as a Star Trek fan, and Avery Brooks being exactly as you'd think. I don't know if there's clips on it. I hope people can find clips online. It was a really fun experience, and I was happy to get to do that. Yeah.
Doesn't that make you happy?
Still on my list, I want to go back and see A Man Called Hawk and Spencer for Hire. Where
he was in that show.
I remember seeing some of those episodes back in the day, but I so vague, and I've never gone back to actually kind of look at them with adult eyes.
You remember that show where the song was like, "'Cause I'm the unknown stuntman."
Was it like the Fall Guy?
Is that the Fall Guy? Yeah. They just made a movie with Ryan
they
Gosling,
did.
which I heard was actually a fairly entertaining movie. I didn't see it.
There was another movie where this guy, I think it was a movie, not a show, where it was like from the early 80s or late 70s where a guy dressed up like, in the trailer, the guy was like dressed up like a bird. He was like Birdman. And he was like jumping off a building.
Was that Great American Hero or something like that?
Yeah, it was like,
Real American Hero.
It wasn't like, it wasn't played as a joke. He was like, he was like, it was like an action movie, but it looked so silly.
I recall.
I don't think Robert Picardo was any of those movies.
No.
So I guess he sang with that James Darren fella in a Deep Space Nine episode. He did some singing, and he's been on some like jazz albums as a singer.
I've listened to some of his jazz music. It's good. He's a great singer. He's got a great.
I believe it because his voice is nice.
Yeah.
It sounds like it would be good.
Oh, well, it's fine. I'm glad we're going to be. Not that that matters to these Patreon folks, but I'm excited we're going to be doing some Deep Space Nine next week.
He was in Roots.
Yeah, he's great in Roots.
Various things.
Yeah.
This is sort of a repeat of like the
Deal me in.
the Picardo question.
The Picardo question.
Naming shit. But anyway, there you go. That's Jesse's questions.
I enjoyed that. That was a good.
All right.
a good session of
Patreon.
Jesse's questions.
All right.
Give us your money.
Do you have any concluding sound effects for us, Dan? Or-
Jesse's question. Jesse's question. Jesse's question. You're gonna learn today. Yeah.
Hold on. Do that again.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Do you do another Jesse's questions?
Jesse's questions. Jesse's questions. Jesse's questions. You're gonna learn today. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
You're gonna learn.
You're gonna learn today. It sounds so menacing. Okay, I think that's it for
All right, killer.
this Patreon.
Did you give me my pen back?
Crazy.
Oh, I'll give you your pen back. You'll get it back. You'll get your
I'm afraid I have to say no.
I'll get your pen back. You get your pen.
All right. I remember that. Yeah, we got the full clip.
I don't know how long it is.
That's okay by me.
Finish getting dressed. It's almost time.
No.
Did you just turn me off?
Hate shopping for pants.
I didn't turn you off. I only turned you on, baby. I turned off the echo.
Oh, I guess the sound just ended.
The sound just. Do you want more echo?
I don't need more echo.
You don't need more echo? Okay.
They ruptured into a million shards of light.
God, that's a long one. Why is it so long?
It's barely long enough. It's still going. That's not me doing another. It's still going.
It's covering Jesse.
He's covering up Jesse. Oh shit! This is very long, Dan. I'm not going to play the whole thing. It goes on for a very long time. Okay.
Core.
Try this.
My God, Bob.
Why a youngling?
What have I done? What you had to do. What you always do. Turn death into a fighting chance to live.
Oh, God.
My wife told me something along those lines just last week. It was a fascinating spectacle.
Oh, God.
What if I want to see the baby?
All right, good night.
What if I want to see the baby? What if I want to see the baby?
There ain't gonna be no baby.
I don't see how a baby is going to end a war being fought by a race of omnipotent beings.
What I do with my baby is none of your business. What I do with my baby is none of your business.
Do you know what that sound is,
What if
Highness?
I did something with a
Those
baby?
are the shrieking eels.
My baby! Stop it!
I don't see how a baby is going to end a war being fought by.
Oh, God.
I don't see how a baby is going
Stop doing that.
That was an accident. Going to end a war being fought by a race of omnipotent beings.
What I do with my baby is none of your business. What I do with my baby is none of your business.
Acknowledged.
It's like listening to one of the
Fascinating
podcasts.
spectacle.
It's just extra podcasts.
My brother. What have I done?
What you always do. Guided us. Inspired us. Protected us.
We will require another shovel.
Remember that.
No!
Humor is an odd thing, you know.
This guy's humor is an odd thing.
Ooh, I love it. I love it.
Clarinets.
Oh man. Wouldn't it be awesome to be part of
Infuriating.
that original orchestra? You know, I'm sure it was a shitty job. But I hope it was a union job. I hope they got paid well. I'm sure it was intense, but I don't know. It just seems like it would be so awesome to be like hearing all those awesome fucking brass and clarinets and fucking bassoons and shit.
Yeah, they got a lot of bassoons.
Tuba. I mean, tuba. TOS was all about that bassoon action.
Bassoons.
Okay.
Contrabassoons.
Now, Dan, I'm happy to keep this going as long as you like.
I'm good.
All right, Dan is fine.
Infuriating.
Dan claims to be good. I don't think he's fully good, but he's being polite.
I like it.
Okay.
I'm done.
Bye-bye.